The Rockets' greatest game-winning goals. One of the greatest hockey players of all time, Maurice Richard, also known as the Rocket, had an extraordinary career filled with remarkable achievements. This video will focus on his greatest game-winning goals, which not only propelled his team to victory but also solidified his status as a legend in the game. 1. The Stanley Cup Final, 1953. In the final game of the Stanley Cup Finals in 1953, the Montreal Canadiens were facing off against the Boston Bruins. The game was tied at 1-1 in the third period when Maurice Richard received a pass from his teammate. With his exceptional speed and impeccable stick handling, Richard maneuvered past several Bruins defenders and unleashed a powerful shot that found the back of the net, securing a 2-1 victory for the Canadiens. This goal not only won Montreal the Stanley Cup, but also showcased Richard's ability to perform under pressure. 2. The rivalry with Toronto Maple Leafs. The rivalry between the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs is one of the most heated and storied in hockey history. Maurice Richard had numerous game-winning goals against the Maple Leafs throughout his career, but one of the most iconic ones occurred in 1959. In a crucial regular season matchup, Richard single-handedly dismantled the Maple Leafs defense, scoring 3 goals in a 4-1 victory. His performance that night left an indelible mark on the rivalry between the two teams. 3. The historic 50th goal, 1945-1946 season. During the 1945-1946 season, Maurice Richard set a record that would stand for decades. In the last game of the regular season against the Boston Bruins, Richard scored his 50th goal, becoming the first player in NHL history to achieve this feat in a single season. The goal itself was a game winner, and it cemented Richard's status as an elite goal scorer. This accomplishment made fans and analysts alike realize that they were witnessing greatness. 4. The comeback against the New York Rangers, 1944 playoffs. In the 1944 playoffs, the Montreal Canadiens were trailing the New York Rangers by 3 goals in the final game of the series. With time winding down, Maurice Richard ignited a comeback for the ages. He scored the game-tying goal late in the third period, sending the game into overtime. Richard then netted the game winner in overtime, completing the incredible comeback and advancing the Canadiens to the next round. This series of goals showcased Richard's determination and his ability to lead his team to victory even in the most challenging circumstances. In conclusion, Maurice Richard's ability to deliver game-winning goals in pivotal moments is what truly set him apart from other players. From Stanley Cup finals to intense rivalries and record-setting seasons, Richard's goals encapsulated his skill, leadership, and unyielding spirit. His legacy as one of the greatest hockey players of all time remains intact, thanks to these unforgettable game-winning moments.